tough one this afternoon. What was your assessment of the game?
No, first half we came out flat. The energy level wasn't there where it needed to be against Adelaide. You know, they're a really good basketball team, playing better and better all the time. They got talent, and we came out flat. Second half we competed much better and good 20 minutes, but wasn't enough. The first half was too much, and we didn't have a good start.
You shot 7 of 24 from the three-point line in the first half. Was that by design, the number of three-pointers compared to inside the paint work in the first half?
No, it's kind of, when we tried to put the ball inside to tackle, they went double team, then we moved the ball, and we had a lot of open shots. And it's, you know, this basketball. We can't invent the basketball again. When you are open, you kind of need to shoot, and this we need to get better. We got a lot of good shots. We could knock them down, and we knew it's not only first game. You know, some of the teams pack the paint against us, and we need to be ready to shoot the ball, and with the confidence. And like this guy on my right, he had a good game today. It's one of the things he really can do, and he took the advantage from Adelaide back in the paint. And when we moved the ball, we kept searching, trusting the pass. We had the open guy, and you know, we had good shots. But you know, that's part of their defense. You know, they sit on those, you know, deep helps with Harrell and Humphreys back the paint, and you know, then it's kind of the shots what was given to us.
You did turn to your bench in the second half a lot more, and certainly Mojave here was terrific in the game. What sort of matchup did you see from Mojave in the second half that allowed him to have the success that he did?
No, I gave more task that you go with Davis, you know, and he had good start. He did good job with Davis. I mean, he's a great player. He showed that also tonight, and he's one of those guys you can't stop alone. But I think overall Mo did pretty good job, and like I said, the energy level, the how we competed second half was much better, and we won the second half. But like I said, the first half we came out flat.
And Mojave, in the second half, like you helped spark the Breakers back into the contest a little bit in there. What sort of, was there a moment at the start of the second half that you recognised that you had some mismatches there that worked for you personally?
Not really, to be honest. I think, you know, the ball was just finding me in space, and my teammates were finding me when I was the open guy, and, you know, the ball was going in, so they kept going back to it. But, yeah, it was just good to have the ball moving, flowing, and everybody started feeling good after that. So, yeah, I think it was really just them finding me in good spots.
And for your team, obviously, Matt Mooney's such an important player in the context of this game this afternoon with no Parker Jackson-Cartwright, obviously. You know, how much leadership does Matt Mooney bring to the team, particularly in that situation this afternoon you found yourself in?
Yeah, Moon, you know, he wants to win, you know, just as much as anybody else. So he's super passionate. He's vocal. He's trying to lead the guys. He's trying to rally everybody to try to get us over the line. So yeah, he's been doing a really good job. Obviously, it's tough when you're not winning games, but he's really trying his best to, you know, try to rally the troops and get us over the line, try to get some wins.
From a playing perspective, what's like the goal now for the rest of the season? Obviously, there's only a few games left now for New Zealand for the season. So what's the goal for you as the playing group?
Yeah, well, we're still just focused on us, really. We know that we can be better, and we're not worried about any other team other than us, because that's what we can really control. So we're just trying to go out there and, you know, execute the coach's game plan. They put a lot of time and effort in trying to give us the key, the right, you know, keys to go out there and win. So just go out in there and execute and get a win.
I know Chris wants to jump in shortly, but Coach Kopp, like, this is your first season professionally as a head coach, and I'm just sort of give us a bit of a context about what it's like for people back in Europe about your career and how you're going now, because obviously you had a point guard position in the Spanish Cup, the Bundesliga, and the Euro Cup. You've had a very successful career as a player. How have you found this first year, and how much are people aware of it overseas and what you're doing here?
Well, that's a good question. I actually don't know. Maybe somebody, you know, who followed me when I was playing, maybe they followed me also now. And I know in Finland they follow, and there are some news. People are sending me messages and following the games, but you know, it's been kind of up and down season for us. We started really well, and then some changes. We had to adjust defensively, offensively, a lot of new things, and it's kind of. You can see the past, let's say, weeks. We are always there competing. Okay, today you don't count the first half, but we improved. We could compete with these, better teams in this league. But it's not enough to take the win, and everybody want to win in this league. But are we ready to do those little things? What it needed, and we are not maybe the most talented team, but then we need to find the advantage somewhere else, playing harder, those little things, hustle plays, 50-50 balls, and then have the team chemistry. But it's been, let's say, challenging first year. A lot of good and bad moments, but definitely learning experience. What is it to be a coach at this level with these guys? What works, what doesn't? Totally new group of guys, but I think the guys are always trying. Of course, there is some things what we, looking backward, we could do different way, but it's basketball, and now with 2 games left, we try to finish right way and go out to compete both of these games.
Go, Chris. Yeah, following on from that, before I get to the game itself, this is your first head coaching job, so it's been a massive learning experience, and as we've talked about after every game, you pretty much had everything go against you that any team could possibly have go against you this season. But when you look ahead, are you already excited about what next season might look like if you just have a couple more things go your way?
Well, yeah, but that's still far away. We still got few games left. We are still focusing this season, coaching these guys, trying to teach them something about basketball, get the guys, compete these last 2 games and play together and finish right way. I think this group deserves this. And then after this, it's maybe time to start to think about next season and how the team's gonna look. We have some guys under contract, sometimes not, but I don't want to go there yet. We try to finish the season right way and competing. And like I said, this group deserves this and go out there. We next game we play against Cairns. They are playing excellent basketball right now, and it's gonna be a next challenge for us and full focus on that.
You touched on it earlier, and I know that you did lose the game still, but it looked like it could have got really ugly early in the third quarter when you were down 28, but then the rest of the game, I think you outscored them 38-26. So defensively, you were really good. You found ways to score. Do you take a fair bit from the way you finished in the last 15 minutes of the game?
No, definitely. Second half was much better effort, and everything started with our effort, how we competed. Wanted to just show that we are better than what we showed in the first half, and that's the first thing. You go on the basketball court. That's the first thing you have to get right, and after that comes all the the talent, the X's and O's. You can't always control this, how the game goes. Do I get shots? Not, but you can always do the things. You can always play defense hard as possible. You can always box out. You can always sprint to the spacing. All these little things. We talk about this a lot, and let's say 98% of the game, some of the guys don't even have the ball, but how you can still affect the game, make those winning plays, and that's, if you want to win, that's what it takes. And it's not always how many points I score. That if especially when you are a role player, sometimes the ball doesn't find you. You are not always in the position to score the ball, but all the little other things what you can do to impact the game. That's we need to get better but like I said, second half much better effort from us collectively, and we competed.
I'm fascinated to get your thoughts on Jonah Bolden, because it feels like every time he's involved, everything he does is really good. It feels like he does a lot of positive things, but then it also feels like we kind of don't see him for 20 minutes during games. He goes missing. How do you feel you can get him more involved, or how does he get himself more involved?
Yeah, definitely. It's something we talk a lot with Jonah, and he sometimes does those little things. Especially he's great rebounder. He's always there giving us boards. Sometimes he's not focused on those little things, some scouting or when we run the plays, but it's it can happen. It's basketball. Like I said, during the season we had a lot of changes. Also defensively, we kind of always have to have 2 game plans, and I understand the guys. It's not always easy, but at the same time, JB is he's one of those guys who is always trusting his teammates, trying to make those extra passes, extra plays, and sometimes he can be more selfish, let's say, and he got the talent. But I'm really happy how JB always goes with his teammates. He's a great teammate, bringing the positive energy to the group, but like you said, sometimes we can wish him to be a little bit more selfish.
Mo, this is kind of the third version we've seen of you in the league, and it feels like this is almost the complete package, because Cop all season has talked about how he can back you into to take on the biggest defensive jobs. We've always known what a great athlete you are, but it now looks like your shooting has greatly improved as well. Aside from the injuries this year, are you pretty happy with the way your game has come on?
Yeah, I mean, I put in a lot of work, and yeah, getting the opportunity to go out there and show it obviously is great. And yeah, it's unfortunate that I had a couple injuries that kind of messed up my rhythm a little bit this year. But yeah, the coaches, when I come back in, they do a good job of just integrating me back into the team and helping me find my flow again. So yeah, it's been fun to just have a little bit of an increased role and play more and get good matchups, especially defensively. I think that's something I've always wanted to show more, and now I'm getting the opportunity to do it, which is, yeah, I can't ask for much more.
Is this a team you would like to come back to next season?
Yeah, I'm definitely having the most fun I've had in the NBL. So yeah, for sure, I'm having a great time.
It's great to hear. Cop, we haven't got to say this too often this season. You've got 2 home games at Spark to look forward to over the next 2 weeks.
Hey, it's good they say something good in the last part of the season. But yeah, we've been traveling all over, home games all over New Zealand. It's nice to go there in front of our fans in Auckland, have two games in a row there. And like I said, now we can go there, compete, enjoy together at least these last 2 games, and compete our hearts out. Nothing else to play for. Only you play for each other, you play for this group, and try to finish the right way. And also for our fans, it's always nice to play in Spark. Great atmosphere, great fans, and we go there and compete our hearts out.
Let me finish this one with something a bit different. You've played in a lot of different uniforms this season. Another new one today with the gold. You've worn black and pink and blue. You got a favourite colour?
I don't know. I like the blue one. Blue one might be my favorite.
How about you, Mike?
I like our Indigenous one, the white one with the pattern. I think that's
that was
fresh.
nice.
Yeah,
That was nice.
One.
All right, excellent. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Sorry, this one was just a quick one for you. Also to hear that you're having fun in the NBL and would like to come back to the Breakers. Your site still in the NBA?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, I can compete at that level. And, it was great to obviously get the opportunity to go over there and play against NBA teams and show that I'm able to play at that level. But yeah, right now I'm just more focused on myself and developing every day, getting better, improving on my game, and I'll end up wherever I end up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.